Welcome to Week 5. Two undefeated teams going toe-to-toe. Danville on the road at Southern Columbia. Can the Ironmen's offense keep rolling against the defending state champs? Plus Lackawanna Trail and Dunmore. Bucks and Lions, a fight to the finish to move into Week 6 with an undefeated record.
Last season, Canton made it to the Final Four before losing to Steelton High Spire. South Williamsport with 4 trips to the Final Four. Number 11 hosting the Warriors of Canton next in the Super 16 Sports Final.
The Super 16 Sports Final.
Oh, it's good to see you. So many talented teams, but only a handful can move to 5-0. Welcome to the Super 16 Sports Final. I'm Ron Snyder. So many teams getting their big test this week. See what they can do in Week 5 to try to keep playing well, and that includes Southern Columbia. They made quick work of Loyalsock last week, but head coach Jim Ross says his guys are motivated. Let's go straight to the highlights to see what happens in this one. 54th meeting between those two powerhouses, and Blake Wise is getting right into it. Throwing more this season, connects with Jacob Hoy out to the 6-yard line. Later in the drive, Loudon Murphy, get out of his way, straight to the end zone, twisting and turning. 7-0 Tigers just like that. Less than 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Danville's offense looking good as well. Aaron Johnson scored the game-winning touchdown last week, and he's still got the Jets. Get a good look at the back of his jersey. A 69-yard touchdown ties the game at 7. Later in the first quarter, Wise again. This time, of course, it's Loudon Murphy down to the 26-yard line. Move those chains, and then Carter Madden weaving his way in for the 7-yard touchdown. 14-7, Southern Columbia. So we move forward to the third quarter, and Loudon Murphy is like, I'll take you from here. Drop the period. This is the exclamation point. A 90-yard kick return to make it 31-14 Southern Columbia. They get an interception later, and Southern Columbia wins this one. They get revenge, 40-17.
We knew it was going to be a challenge. Their front four does a good job, but their linebacker secondary very good at pursuit and coming up and playing the run. So that gave us some problems at times tonight, and we just have to keep improving in that area.
Our defense played phenomenal. One of the greatest defensive efforts I've seen all year. We had two hiccups, but I mean, we made up for it with a couple picks, touchdowns on offense. Everybody played great.
Honesdale trying to play great. The Honesdale Hornets looking for their first win this season. 0-4 never sits well, but they'll like this. Just before the half, leading 29-6. Aiden Collins passes to Cameron Hedgelin. And that's the score, plus the 2-point conversion made it 37-6 at the half. Third quarter, Aiden Collins fakes the handoff, connects with Colin Keish, jukes, and he's still rolling. That's a big first down. Later in the drive, Collins like, I'll take it myself. Up the middle for the score, 44-6 Hornets, and the future's looking bright as well. The sophomore, Kobe White, don't call him a backup, call him back in. Takes it himself, 40 yards for a touchdown. A big night in Honesdale. They pick up their big win, first win on the new turf. Honesdale, the Hornets win 51-6. Well, Williams Valley proved last week they know how to win close football games. The Vikings found a way to win in overtime to beat Minersville by a field goal. An impressive win on the road, but now the Vikings have to regroup to win another road game. Yes, another, their third straight road game, this time against a talented team in Loyalsock. The Lancers trying to bounce back from that loss to Southern Columbia. Opening kickoff. Let's see what the Lancers do with a week to think about that loss, and they're like, listen, we got to put some points on the board. Jalen Andrews reversing field, picking up some blocks. Man, this man has some vision, reversing field. 88 yards, got one more block there. His teammates were like, we got you, bruh. 88 yards to the house for a 7-0 touchdown and make it 7-0 Lancers. Then how about that Lancers defense? You draw it up, they shut it down. They get the sack right here on the Williams Valley quarterback. And on the next possession, Tyler G. He can pass the ball, but he can also do this, weaving his way down the field, in the open, in the clear, and in the end zone for a 51-yard touchdown. Lancers bounce back and win 24-7. How about the North Pocono Trojans taking on the Scranton Knights? North Pocono didn't waste much time getting on the board. Noah West connects with Cole West on the quick out, and he's in the open, in the clear, and plenty of space in the pay dirt right there for the end zone. 71-yard touchdown, 7-0 North Pocono. Scranton puts a good drive together. Billy Maloney, the tough quarterback, He won't let his team lose. They missed the extra point, but they trim the lead to 7-6. Next drive, they blitz on 3rd down. Ryan Marsh comes through with the sack. On 4th down, that's not how Scranton drew it up. Over the punter's head, Connor McCullum recovers for the touchdown. North Pocono gets the score there, but Scranton, Billy Maloney and company, Oliver Alamente scores the game-winning touchdown, and Scranton comes back to win 33-27. How about homecoming and military night in Dunmore? Lackawanna Trail trying to spoil the party against the Bucks. Lucas Gumble has the corner and the first down, and later in the drive, a few plays later, why not give it to him again? Far side of the field, contact, not an issue, has the touchdown. On the next play, Dunmore getting into business. Thomas Bowen comes through with the touchdown, plows forward here. Lackawanna Trail in full control of this game. Patterson finishing it off, doing what he can. Trail up 40-7, and Lackawanna Trail wins this game 46-21. They improve to 5-0, spoiling Dunmore's homecoming. Abington Heights trying to improve to 4-1 on the road at Wallenpaupack. Comets quarterback Nick Bradley back to pass. Look at the touch on that one. It's a quick pass, but they pick up the first down, 21-yard gain, moving those chains. Later in the drive, Anthony Cura caps the drive with a 1-yard touchdown, 7-0. Comets, they're soaring to victory, doing what they can, but Wallenpaupack with an answer. Drew Shundale takes the snap, goes 9 yards into the end zone, tying the game up at 7, but Bradley with an answer. Pitching Jakira, and he does the rest of the work. Look at him in the open field. To my brothers in the black and white, throw those hands up. That's a touchdown from 31 yards out. Close game at the end. The Comets come back to hold off the Buckhorns to win 35-28.